Joining me now, author of the book, Be Smart, Pay Zero Taxes, our friend, Mark Quann. Mark, it's always good to have you. There's the book. What's your sense about whether the president is going to get this big, beautiful bill? Because you listen to Mike, and it's a pretty packed agenda right now, and Congress is still fighting it out, as they always do.
You know what? Nobody really knows what this big, beautiful bill will do. I can tell you that China has built major wealth for their country by taking all our manufacturing and sending it there. So we have to bring manufacturing. I mean, China got wealthy doing it. So obviously, if we bring a lot of it back there, it's going to bring wealth back to the country. The United States needs to dominate in manufacturing. We need to dominate in energy. We need to dominate in artificial intelligence, and we need to dominate in Bitcoin. Whoever does that will become the major powerhouse in the world, will be unstoppable. So Trump is focused on those things. I feel he's in the right direction. He's the best negotiator on the planet. So fortunately, he's our president.
Well, to your point, we're starting to see the trade deals come in, check, on your little checklist there. He's lowering regulations and trying on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, so check there as well.
Yeah.
And then back on taxes, which you are so well versed on, here is his press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, today talking about that big, beautiful bill.
Has made them incredibly clear. No tax on tips for our hardworking service workers, no tax on Social Security for our well-deserving seniors who have worked their whole lives to pay into this system, no tax on overtime for hardworking Americans as well, and there's a plethora of other priorities the president wants to see in this bill. Anyone who opposes this bill will be opposing the largest tax cut in American history. They will be voting to raise taxes by the tune of $4 trillion on the middle class of this country, and we look forward to holding them accountable for that. Everyone on Capitol Hill on both sides of the aisle should be supportive of the president's tax priorities.
Now, when you hear those numbers, that could be a big deal for a lot of our viewers. But again, it's uncertain whether the Republicans are going to follow through on this on the Hill. So what's your advice to our viewers about the checklist on what they should be doing while we wait on whether Congress... You can't just count on them, obviously. What are the 3 or 4 things you think people need to be doing now that we've got one April 15th behind us, and we need to be looking ahead so that we can pay zero taxes?
Okay, first, stop relying on the government for anything. Get educated, learn the strategies that billionaires use. They're in the book. Stop relying on your CPA for tax advice. They don't have time to teach you this stuff. Stop relying on your financial advisor that has a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders, okay? That's just not going to work. I guarantee. I used to be one of them. I was trying, but I had conflicts of interest in working for a publicly traded corporation. This stuff is not that hard. The book is simple. It's easy to understand. It's fun. I hate tax books. They're unreadable. This is not one of them. Just learn a little bit at a time and raise your financial IQ a little bit every single day and learn the buy, borrow, die strategy. If you do get no tax on tips, overtime, and Social Security, then you can funnel those tax-free income streams into the buy, borrow strategy. You grow your money with no taxes, borrow from it without paying taxes, and then die with no taxes, which means you never pay taxes.
So to that point, in the last minute we have, if no taxes on tips passes and someone's getting some of their income from tips, you're saying take that extra money, where do you pour it for this buy, borrow, pay no taxes strategy? What's the best way to do it?
I've been teaching this to ordinary Americans for 4 years. It was actually Newsmax that asked me to write the book on this. We've been teaching ordinary Americans to do this. You can start with $100 in a brokerage account. It's all in the book. You take your tax-free money, tip, overtime, tips, Social Security, you funnel it into your brokerage account, you never sell it. The growth is never taxable. If you borrow from it, that's essentially new money you could live on. You didn't have to work or pay taxes on it. Keep funneling your money. That's what the rich do. They never sell it. They never pay taxes. Low interest loans aren't taxable. And you're doing the exact same strategy that billionaires use. I use 5 assets: stocks, ETFs, life insurance, real estate, cryptocurrency, and gold and precious metals. And I never kill my money. I never invest in dead money. Dead money is where you invest in an asset and you can't borrow from it. This is the strategy that billionaires use, and anybody of any income can do it. It was written for ordinary Americans.
All right, it's good enough for a billionaire. Maybe we're going to have to take a look. Mark Quann, we always appreciate your insight. Thank you, sir.
It was fun. Thanks.